Welcome. This short exercise will show you in words and images how best to sit upright in a chair for meditative exercises. You will also hear why posture is important. For more detailed sitting information, try Part 2 of the 6-part Complete Meditation Instructions. Let's begin. Find or create a quiet space now. Choose somewhere you can close your eyes without concern. Turn off any ringers and switch your mobile phone or tablet to airplane mode. We will remind you they are off when this exercise is over. Now, select a chair to sit in. A simple chair is best. Find one that is flat and lightly padded, but still firm. A chair that isn't flat may tilt you back and press up against your thighs at the front edge. Too soft a seat can also tilt you back, while too hard a seat may cause pain or numbing in your sits bones, the bottom of your pelvis. Finally, choose a chair that has no arms. A chair with arms may get in the way of your elbows. If you need to, pause this recording now until you are ready. Now, just sit down in a natural, upright, and stable position. Loosen any restrictive clothing. Place your hands on your knees or in your lap, palms up, one on top of the other. Let your eyes close or leave them open with a soft focus. Begin breathing deeply through your nose. Feel your body expand and contract. Feel the air going in and out your nose. Continue breathing naturally, and now shift your attention to your body as you listen. Most meditative exercises recommend an upright posture. This is not to make you suffer or appear devout. It has a purely physical rationale. To focus, your mind must be relaxed but alert. This is why we sit. If you stand or move about, it's much harder to relax and focus. This is also why we sit upright. If you recline, you become too relaxed, no longer alert. This also makes it more difficult to focus. Let's try it now. It's easiest to get the feeling first without using the backrest of your chair. Place your feet flat on the floor, shoulder width apart, pointing forward. Be sure your knees are at a 90-degree or right angle. If you are tall, you may have to sit towards the back of the chair to achieve this. More commonly, you will have to move forward. If you have shorter legs, you may need a lower chair or something to place under your feet on the floor. Now breathe in deeply and make a conscious effort to lengthen your spine. Sit as tall as possible. When seated correctly, your body will make 2 right angles, one at the knees and one at the waist. Now, deliberately tilt your pelvis forward, pushing your belly out as you do. Try to keep your back straight. Often we sit with a rounded back that also tilts our pelvis back. If your pelvis is correctly positioned, you will feel weight and pressure on your sits bones, literally the bottom bones of your pelvis. Even if this feels strange at first, it will be much more comfortable when sitting for any length of time. If your back aches when you sit, particularly the long muscles on either side of your spine, you may be rounding your back and rotating your pelvis back. Then those long muscles have to hold you up. The idea is that your back muscles don't have to hold you up, just keep you balanced, which takes very little strength and does not make them ache. Take a moment now to find that balance point. Sit tall and straight, then let your shoulders, arms, your whole body just hang naturally from your frame. Feel your weight resting only on your sits bones and your feet. Sway slightly in all directions from the waist, then come to rest in your center of balance. Tall, straight and purposeful, but completely at ease. Finally, your shoulders will also not strain if you place your hands in your lap rather than on your knees. Place one hand in the other, palms up. Let the fingers of the top hand cover the fingers of the bottom hand, and let the tips of your thumbs touch lightly. If it's easier at first, You can use the backrest of the chair, but don't lean back. Keep your pelvis tilted forward and just let the backrest lightly touch your back. With practice, you can gradually move forward. Now let's breathe again and feel this posture. Breathe long and slow and deep. Feel your weight against your seat. Feel your upright posture and your balance point. Feel your spine supporting your head and your whole body just hanging from your frame. Notice how stable and dignified this posture feels. With practice, you can sit perfectly still and comfortably this way for a very long time and remain alert without becoming drowsy. Finally, notice how you feel compared to when you started. Appreciate the effort that you made today. And always treat yourself gently. Do not feel that you are meant to suffer. Sitting for meditative exercises is meant to be comfortable, enjoyable, and relaxing. Remember that your mobile devices have been turned off. We hope you have enjoyed this brief introduction to sitting and found it helpful.